This is Mr. Tut Tut. He's always telling people off. You're not allowed to do that, he shouts. And his finger hat wags up and down. No, 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 that's not permitted, he cries. You're going too fast, he bellowed at the cycling crab. You're flying too low, he roared at Mrs. Witch. And his finger hat wagged up and down. This is a non-juggling area, he shouted at juggling Jack Russell. And there are too many people in your church, to the parson. His finger hat is always wagging. He even yelled, "That shed is not allowed, take it down right now," to Mr. Watt. Imagine how well that went down. This is Miss Tree. Nobody knows what's in her cupboards. Mr. Tut Tut has spotted her. I've never told her off before, he thinks to himself. There are too many birds in your branches, he shouted. This area is for short things only, and you're far too tall, he spluttered. And his finger hat wagged a bit more than usual. Miss Tree, her cupboard's contents are a mystery, was in a world of her own and just smiled at Mr. Tut Tut, which made him even crosser. I've decided you're too relaxed and need to pay more care and attention, he screamed. I've decided, he was flying into a rage. I've decided that I need to cut you down. His hat almost fell off his head with all the wagging, and he marched off to look for a saw. Mr. Tut Tut walked straight to Mr. Watt's shed and demanded that he hand over his saw so he could cut down Miss Tree. Not on your Nelly, Mr. Watt retorted. You're not allowed to say no, screamed Mr. Tut Tut, and everyone was gathering round to see what the fuss was all about. Mrs. Witch arrived, flying very low, and juggling Jack Russell arrived, juggling. Iron Pig was snuffling furiously. The parson and Mrs. Quire were just coming round the corner, and Digger Doug was just following everything else. No, 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 shouted Mr. Tut Tut. This is not allowed. There are too many people standing here. And his hat wagged more and more furiously. In fact, it wagged so furiously, it fell off. Everyone was shouting, and in the commotion, no one seemed to notice Miss Tree walk slowly past, humming to herself. When the noise had died down, Mr. Tut Tut suddenly shouted, "Where's my hat?" Everyone looked around, but nobody could see his hat. It was nowhere to be seen. Where could it be? What do you need that silly hat for anyway? Said Mr. Watt. Let the wind blow through your hairs, shrilled Mrs. Quire at the top of her voices. I say, lovely bonce, neighed Unicycling Corn, who was just rolling up. Juggling Jack Russell suggested he had a go at juggling, now that his hat wouldn't get in the way. Mr. Tut Tut was secretly beginning to enjoy himself, and then Mrs. Witch offered him a ride on her broomstick. I think Mr. Tut Tut might manage very well without his hat. And no one knew what had happened to his hat as Miss Tree walked slowly towards the horizon. and nobody knows what's in her cupboards. Mostly.